What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a gameplay, another one of the kind of versus squad builders type thing, and we are going to be doing it with the best rookie squad versus the best sophomore squad. So our starting five is going to be the best rookies, and our bench is going to be the best sophomores, obviously. And unlike in most of these videos where I actually make sure everyone's at the correct position, for the sake of this video, I went with just in general who the best cards were. Because if you're looking at sophomore centers, Jared Allen is a good card. Well, Jared Allen's probably the best of them, but I don't actually have Jared Allen. So I used a different player at center who's a power forward. And I played a couple of guys out of positions just to make the squad as good as possible. But anyway, now let's go on to the rookies first. So at the point guard for the rookies team is Trae Young. Trae Young Pink Diamond is a card, to be completely honest, that I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't really like Trae Young's release. 97-90. He's got 6 Hall of Fame badges, including Limitless Range, which is a good one. Difficult Shots is a good badge to have as well. His release is just one of those ones where the shot meter just feels like it's lagging at all times. He's not a bad card by any means. 6'2", so a little bit on the size for the point guard position. His 3 ball is only 94. I know you might be saying only 94, but as in, like, there are cards with much higher 3-point shots. However, if you do have most coaches, it does go up to 99 open. Mid-range is good enough. His free throw of 88 is good. Great ball control, insane passing stats. He's got a decent steal rating. He's got great speed, speed ball, and acceleration. Lateral quickness is not terrible. On-ball defense, IQ isn't great, but he is really small, so he gets shot over an awful lot, and he's just kind of meh. At the 2 guard, we are going to run with a small forward, and this is really the reason why I didn't mind the whole playing people out of position, is for this guy here, Luka Doncic. I'm not sure he's ever played small forward, to be completely honest, but he does come with Difficult Shots Hall of Fame, some good goal badges. He's got a duo Kristaps, which makes him way, way better. Got a great open shot mid. Open shot 3 is okay. Like, it's not great, but he does hit a decent amount of threes, especially fading away. He's really inconsistent, which is a little bit weird, but when he gets going, he can get super hot. He's got an okay driving dunk, 6'7", so he's quite big. He's got great ball control, great passing stats. He's got a 60 steal and 74 shot contest, which isn't great. He's got decent rebounding stats. He's got great speed, speed ball, and acceleration, which is way too high for Luka. He's also got decent enough lateral quickness. At the 3, we have got one of the most underrated players in this entire squad. One of the best players, to be honest, in the squad, and it is a Ruby, Kevin Knox. I think I've talked about this card enough over the last couple of months. Kevin Knox in general is unbelievable in 2K. 5 goal badges. He has got good enough shot 3, good enough shot mid, great driving layup, decent driving dunk. Ball control is good. He can rebound relatively well, even though the Sapphire is way better if you're looking for a rebounding small 4, or if you're looking for a kind of stretch 4. He's fast, got glitchy animations, decent on defense, and is just super, super underrated in this game. And then at the power forward position, we have got an Amethyst, Jaren Jackson. So Jaren Jackson, decent card, can shoot the ball a little bit, decent 3 ball, decent mid-range, and he's just okay. Can't really block shots, not particularly fast, and is just alright. At the center position, we have got, of course, the best player in this squad, period, Ruby Mo Bamba. One of my favorite cards in this game, without doubt, my starting center. So yep, this is the 5 players we had on the rookies team. Now let's go on to the highlights. So now we're on to sophomores. At the point guard position, we are going to go with an Amethyst, and it is De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, I was actually going to thinking about using Alonzo just because his release is, well, I'd say not his release, he's just bigger. However, just because of his release, I went with De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox's release is money, a good 3-point shooter, decent mid-range shooter. His driving dunk isn't great, but he does dunk quite well. He's got great ball control, great passing stats, insane speed with ball and acceleration, good lateral quickness, and is just a really, really nice card in game. A little bit better than Lonzo, but there's very little in it. The 2-guard position is one of the most disappointing cards in the squad, to be completely honest. It is a pink diamond, and it's Donovan Mitchell. This card really isn't up to much. Good mid-range, decent 3-ball, great dunk. However, again, he is 6'3", so he's not going to dunk too much. Hall of Fame badges comes with 5. Some 5 good ones, including difficult shots. And I don't know how I feel about this card. I'm not the biggest fan of Donovan Mitchell, but hey, look, it is what it is. Still better than any other alternatives. At the 3, we are going to run with the second best player in the entire squad, probably, after Mo Bamba, and it's Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum, offensive beast, can shoot the mid-range, can shoot the 3-ball. He's a Hall of Fame limitless range and catch and shoot and difficult shots. 6'8", so he's quite big. He can dunk, he can run. He's got decent lateral quickness and is a decent defender. A great, great card. At the power forward position, we are going to be running with a pink diamond. And it is Kyle Kuzma, his All-Star Weekend card. Kuzma, again, is a beast. He's got a good shot mid, good shot 3. He can speed boost. He can play 1 through 4. He can block shots. He can play defense. He can guard pretty much anyone. He's fast. He's got good speed with ball. He's insane in the post, and he's just an incredible card in this game. As well as having some good Hall of Fame badges. He's got 7 of them, and is a really nice card. At the center position, this one was a really close one because there's not that many great centers, but at the power forward position, there's 2 guys that can play at the center quite well. John Collins and Larry Markkinen. And we went with John Collins. John Collins, 2 inches smaller. However, he does have a 3-ball 95. Good shot mid. He's a great dunker. Block rating leaves a little bit to be desired, but he's fast. But he's not, to be honest, a great defender. However, great pick and pop jump shooter. And he can also dunk really well. So anyway, now we're going to go over the highlights for the Sophomores team. So now we are going to compare both of these squads. So obviously there are 5 categories like I do in all of these, and the first one is rebounding. And to be honest, the best rebounder, the guy who completely cleaned up on the boards out of both of these teams was Mo Bamba, of course, one of the best rebounders in the game. However, the bench was really close. Kuzma cleaned up on rebounds. Like, Kuzma's rebounding stats are not the best, but he cleaned up. Collins, not the best rebounder. Jaren Jackson was okay as a rebounder, but it was basically just Kuzma versus Mo Bamba. I'm going to give the slight edge to Mo Bamba. So, yeah, the rookies win that one in a very close one, but rebounding is probably the least important of all of these to win. Now we are on to defense. And again, this is something that the rookies really kind of walked away with. Because even though Doncic isn't the best defender, Trae Young's not the best defender, De'Aaron Fox isn't that much better. There's no real lockdown defenders in the bench lineup. However, Mo Bamba, again, is a guy that can just bail the team out. He's a really nice player. He can completely bail the team out on defense, knocks a decent defender, and there's a lot more length in the rookie squad. So, obviously, I'm going to have to give defense, the win on defense to the rookies. So now we are on to the offensive stats, and first up is shooting. And this was one where I thought maybe the rookies would have a chance in this. I didn't think they'd be a better defensive team, but I thought maybe the rookies would have a chance in the shooting one. But no, I'm not the biggest fan of Trae Young's release. The players that were hitting the most jump shots consistently for the rookie team, or in the guys in general that I am most consistent with their shots, are Kevin Knox and Mo Bamba, 2 of the worst shooters on the team. Doncic inconsistent, but he can light teams up. However, on the bench, you've got Donovan Mitchell, who can hit shots when he's open. You've got Kuzma, who's money. You've got John Collins, who's money when he's open. And Tatum, who can just pull from anywhere with that Hall of Fame limitless range. Now we are on to team offense. So team offense, again, this one was really close. But again, I'm going to have to give the edge to the Sophomores team. It's just they had a little bit more options, even though, again, Mo Bamba may be the best pick and pop jump shooter in the game, to be completely honest. He's so hard to contest. It's just pick your poison with these guys. You got Donovan Mitchell and De'Aaron Fox who can slash. With this lineup here, the only person who's really going to slash is Kevin Knox. Doncic and Trae Young aren't the best for that. Doncic can do it to an extent, but I think that in general, there's just more options in the bench lineup. And last up is star power. So for the rookie team, the guy who we ran almost everything through was Luka Doncic. Yes, Mo Bamba was the best player, but as a non-real post-scoring center, he relies on people drawing defenders, and he relies on things like pick and rolls, pick and pops to get shots. So as someone to run everything through, Luka Doncic, and in the Sophomores team, I assumed it was going to be Kuzma, but it was without doubt Jayson Tatum. So both of these guys are good cards. Both of them have Hall of Fame difficult shots. However, I think I'm going to give the edge to Tatum just due to limitless range and a better three ball. Tatum can shoot from almost anywhere. He's got slightly better animations, even though Luka Doncic is quite good and is that inch taller. So yeah, that was a really close matchup. There was no real sections where I felt that the rookies or the Sophomores were way better than the other. And it was a really close matchup, but in the end, I'm going to say the Sophomore team wins. So yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.